The NFL Network newsroom. Well, Bears rookie Roquan Smith is winning over veterans, and he's barely been on the field. Linebacker Danny Trevathan going so far as to say he's proud of Smith, and what's making Trevathan feel like a proud papa is how Smith handled his contract holdout. Now, Trevathan saying Smith made a decision and stuck with it, and it could lead to more people doing this. He says he told Smith, "You only get one chance to do this. Do it the right way. Your heart will never lead you wrong." Smith says he doesn't regret the situation. He was in full pads, by the way, at the joint practice with the Broncos. Meanwhile, Raiders offensive lineman Donald Penn recently agreeing to a pay cut, and now our man Tom Pelissero with the details to his new deal. Penn due $4.6 million this year, down from the $8.35 million he was supposed to make. He'll also take a cut next year as well, going from $10.35 million to $8.35 million. Penn can earn $4.5 million in incentives. A lot of numbers there to absorb. Receiver Martavis Bryant has had an up and down camp with the Raiders as he struggled to really learn the playbook. Head coach John Gruden has been critical of Bryant during camp, even relating him to a rarely seen wild animal.
We're calling Martavis the white tiger. You know, I used to go to Busch Gardens in Tampa. We call Galloway the white tiger in Tampa. You know, you go to Busch Gardens and they got a white tiger. You go 12 times, 13 times I went to Busch Gardens. The white tiger was always in his cage. Well, the white tiger came out today. Bryant came out. I don't know if you get that analogy, but sometimes he comes out to play and sometimes he doesn't. And it's good to see him because he's really special, like the white tiger.
And he had missed a couple of days with migraine headaches, but you can tell that the frustration is mounting. The patience is running thin there in Oakland. By the way, the last time he used that analogy, it was back in 2008 when Gruden was the head coach in Tampa, and he called Joey Galloway the white tiger. That season, Joey Galloway had only 13 grabs. So he had used that. He's used that before. We'll see if it actually works here with Martavis Bryant.
Yeah, Trace was saying that to us during the break.
Yeah. Busch Gardens reference. You guys ever been?
Yes.
No, I haven't done it. No,
Never been.
Fantastic. It's great. That's it.
So we'll see.
Thanks,
Patience
Will.
running thin. Yep.
We'll talk to you in a little bit. Gentlemen, one quarterback has a perfect record and the other has incredible potential in a season that was cut short by injury. It's Jimmy Garoppolo and Deshaun Watson. They're facing each other in preseason action this week as the Niners visit the Texans. For more, let's send it over to our guy, Mike Garoppolo.
The Texans held the first of two joint practices with the 49ers here on Wednesday ahead of the team's Saturday night game at NRG Stadium. And another day for Deshaun Watson to continue to improve and work his way back from his ACL injury. And the consensus among the people here in the Texans organization is that if you didn't know about the ACL injury, you wouldn't know he's coming back from it. Watson continues to look smooth, continues to look solid in his mechanics. Expect him to get a little more work against the 49ers than he did against the Chiefs. Only got 5 plays against Kansas City through 1 pass. Head coach Bill O'Brien telling me that was their attempt to get Watson used to playing a game again, but looking to expand that as they get deeper into the preseason. Watson says it's night and day for him mentally from where he was last year. O'Brien saying it is an extension of his rookie year, though. He's still got plenty to learn, and Watson knows that as well.
What do you just... You heard Garoppolo there saying the Texans expecting Watson to get more action against the Niners than he did against the Chiefs, of course. Who are you most excited to see this week? Is it Jimmy Garoppolo or is it Deshaun Watson?
It's Deshaun Watson. It's Deshaun Watson because he was so electric when he stepped on the field. And for me, like having that type of energy, it's rare. We kind of see things coming in this league. It's like a train from far away. We hear it, we see the smoke, and then it gets closer and closer, and we're like, oh, I thought a train was coming. It's not often you get caught off guard by a train. This was a train that caught everybody off guard. So for me, looking at him getting back on the field after that injury, it's really, can he get that train back on track? Because it seemed like the direction they were headed was the right direction. I'm talking the organization. After them hitting that low with all these injuries, Whitney Merciless, J.J. Watt, all these guys going down, he revived the city. He revived the energy, and he revived and kind of changed the perception of how we look at the Houston Texans. So I'm looking at Deshaun Watson.
Who am I more excited to see? I mean, I see Garoppolo every night in my sleep, so I would say Watson.
Still?
Yeah, still. I can't quit him. I would say Watson because a form of excitement is also nervousness and fear. You know, like I'm not a big, like huge roller coaster guy that kind of freak me out. I feel like Deshaun Watson in a preseason game has a sense of nervousness for me too. Like I don't like seeing really athletic stars out there running around. So in a weird way, I hope we get another small sample size because I want to see him week 1. So I'm very excited to see him. Let's hope it's a little bit smaller.
You were Ryan the Demon at Great America at 6
Demon I can handle. Demon's a PG-13.
One hoop.
The Shockwave a little much.
Shockwave was
forget
crazy.
about Shockwave's
Iron Wolf,
nuts.
no thank you.
I love good Six Flags talk.
Got it.
It is national.
Get a caricature.
It's
Never
actually
been.
National Roller Coaster Day.
Is that right?
It truly
This
is.
show has been one.
What was your favorite roller coaster? Mine's Good Morning Football, but you can tweet us yours at #GMFB.
Yeah, I mean, I love to see both these guys. And when it comes to Garoppolo, we know what's hanging over his shoulder with the $137 million price tag and all that. But Deshaun Watson's so fascinating to me. I want to see him make a move. Like Lamar Jackson had a move last week, and I was like, okay, I've seen enough. I'm good.
What was that move again?
It was a boo.
Yeah,
shimmy,
shimmy shake, baby.
It was
Is that like a Mark Jackson?
Tim Hardaway.
Yeah. Oh, Tim Hardaway.
That's Mark Jackson.
And down, Shrakes down.
I want to see Deshaun. I mean, completed one pass against the. I want to see him show off the knee. I'm good, and then I could put him to rest, put him in bubble tape, and I'm good for the rest. Bubble tape or bubble, what's it called? Bubble wrap.
Bubble wrap. Bubble tape is making a comeback, though.
It totally is. It's back, baby.
Little pink hockey puck with some bubble gum in it, some chalky powder stuff. It's
Grape or
delicious.
bubble gum?
Give me Deshaun Watson. I want to see that.
I went the OG bubblegum flavor.
Yeah, me
Why
too.
not?
I want to see him scramble.
Yeah.
Deshaun Watson. That's what I want to see. I don't want to see a catch, run, show off the leg, just like you said. All right. The NFL Network has a full slate of
Shimmy
games
is something.
for you. I'm not doing the shimmy. Week 2 of the preseason. It starts Friday night. Josh Allen, Baker Mayfield squaring off at 7:30. Then Saturday, get comfy, get in that lazy boy and get going. It's a quadruple header for you starting at 1 p.m. with the Jags against the Vikings. It goes until the Seahawks play the Chargers at 10 p.m. Listen, the starters are playing.
Yeah.
Make sure you check out a full day of football right here on NFL Network.
Stay inside. Watch TV.
100%.